Hello lovelies, I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a lovely month so far. I thought I would do another catch-up style video with you like I did last month, as I find it a lot easier to address things, discuss things, and there's more chance of a video being found than actually a community post. So there's several things that I wanted to discuss with you today. The first thing is my other ASMR channel, which is Be Hasty ASMR. Now for those of you that don't know, on that channel I post funny, quirky, fast, chaotic type of content, as well as other videos I typically wouldn't put on here, Be Brave, Be You ASMR. Now, I opened that channel I think maybe 4 or so years ago, I can't remember exactly. You will find that there is some fast ASMR videos on here from a while ago, but I decided to do a separate channel for people that just wanted fast stuff, because I found, people didn't like that a fast video was taking up a slot, so I thought it would be easy just to have it all in one place, so that's why I opened the channel. Now I was posting on there quite regular, and then sadly my granddad passed away and I wasn't in the mindset to do fast videos. My mental health deteriorated and it just wasn't the right time, so I actually stopped posting I think for about 2 years. Then last May I decided to start again. I don't know why, I just had a thought thinking, oh, let's do a fast channel. I think because I did a couple of fast ones on here, and I've had so many messages over the years saying I miss Be Hasty, please bring it back. So I just thought, you know what, I feel great, let's just give it a go. And then funnily enough, when I went to post my first video, I think it was like 2 years bar 2 days. It was so bizarre that it was the same time that I decided to just not post anymore. It's really bizarre. And then I started posting about 3 times a week, and then it became 2 times and here and there, and got a bit less because I was just doing so much. So now I found a schedule that works for me, and that's 1 Tuesday a week and usual time. So that works for me now. Whether I'll increase it to 2 at some point, I don't know, but I feel like once a week it's consistent, you're getting some kind of content, and it's just nicely spaced out and slots in nicely with my Be Brave schedule. So I've recently opened a channel for Be Brave ASMR spa content. I will get on to that a little bit later, but basically I had an email to say that I was eligible for part of the YouTube program, which means like super chat, memberships and all that type of stuff. I'm still 900 watch hours away from actually being able to earn from ads. Anyway, so I went in there, agreed it all and did all that, and then I decided to do my memberships. Then I went on all my channels to sort my memberships out. Okay, just make sure everything was in order. And it was, even on Life with Nick, which is my new lifestyle channel, but I don't actually post on there anymore because the majority of that goes on TikTok. Then I went on Be Hasty and I was clicking across them, and then there was a thing saying, complete your YouTube partner program or something for monetization or something like this. And I was like, say again? And then I kind of clicked on it, and then it said, you need to do these steps to be eligible, obviously to start getting paid. And I was like, hang on a minute, I swear I've done this. Like, bear in mind this channel's years old. It has my AdSense attached to it already. It has it shows me an estimate earning, which all the channels do, so I gathered that's what I'll be earning. It is pretty low, but I thought, oh, that's just my views. And then I was just thinking it was so bizarre, because on all my videos I click on yes, include ads, and then like it comes up green $sign to show that you've got ads on it. So I've just been doing that all the time, not realising that I hadn't actually finished setup. Apparently, I swear it wasn't there before. But there's no issue on any other channel, just this one. So it's really bizarre to me actually how this has all happened. So I've done some digging and research, and apparently you can have it attached to AdSense. You can have the eligibility all set up and everything. You're showing an estimated income because that's potentially what I should be earning, and then it does show like green and that I'm earning ads, and I can switch ads on, but it doesn't mean I'm being paid. So when I get paid a month from YouTube, I always wondered why it didn't include like Be Hasty stuff. I always thought it was bizarre. I just assumed, oh, is that minimal that it must be included with the exchange rate, so I don't really know. And I've just thought about this multiple times over the years, but then didn't think anything of it. I thought, yeah, it's just the exchange rate and all this, that and the other. But then when I saw this earlier, it all kind of made sense to me. So the whole of this time, I've been posting and not earning a penny, but there's been ads there. So I'm rather upset, embarrassed really, feel daft and disheartened by it, to be honest with you. The fact that I've worked for all those years, I've never once had an email to say, you need to finish your setup. I've not had anything like that. And bear in mind, this child's 4 years old. Now bear in mind, I always get YouTube emails and I always know where it's coming from and all that and the other. The way it's all set up, I know that their emails come through to me, but for some reason I haven't had any email over this time to say finish setup. So because I haven't pressed that finish setup, they haven't transferred money to me, because it meant that the thing wasn't finished. But what I don't understand is, surely if I hadn't finished setup, I would have been dropped out of the partner program. That's what I thought. But apparently, no, not necessarily, because you still got ads on there. But then I found out as well, by not finishing setup, it would have hindered my growth. It would have not pushed me out properly, so the algorithm wouldn't really do me any favours, which is why I wondered why my views are so low, because I know there's a lot of people that like that type of content, and views are low across the board anyway with all my channels. But that's another topic. But just like when I'm getting a couple of thousand views, and whereas I remember before I was getting like at least 10,000 views, so things have dropped on there as well. And I know I stopped posting for a while, so things, you can sort of get like shadow banned, can't you, from that. But obviously I've been consistent for about a year now, but not once have I had an email to say like finish setup so you can actually get paid. So I was told that it could be miscommunication, a glitch, and that I wasn't notified or anything like that. And I swear I've gone in all the tabs before, and I swear that wasn't showing. So I just don't know. So all that time I was like pressing that, okay, that's eligible for ads, it's green, select ads on. It just wasn't benefiting me whatsoever. So yeah, it's not due to any changes or anything like that. I haven't been posting on, say, Be Brave Lifestyle, Be Brave, Be Your Lifestyle. There's still followers on there, but I've deleted all the videos, and I've actually been obviously disabled out of the partner program just because I haven't been uploading, which is fine. But obviously this one is still active, and you know, all my other channels, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So I feel like we're at square one now, and I feel like all those videos, I know I've helped people, but I think of all that time and hours spent and money spent for nothing, it's just kind of lined YouTube's pockets, and I've not earned anything from it. And it really does frustrate me that I wasn't told before, you know, that I didn't have an email, or there wasn't an obvious thing on the dashboard. Like, there's a big dashboard, it normally tells you things you've got to do, but it never once said to me on there, you need to finish setup. And I was doing a bit more digging, and apparently they don't always tell you, but I suppose it's their way of not giving you a cut then, isn't it? So thanks, YouTube. So if there's been ads dotted throughout, guys, they say you can't have ads on a video under 8 minutes, I think. So if there has been anything on there, I haven't put that on there. and they might have just added ads in anyway, because like I said, I've just agreed to have an ad on and I thought I was getting paid it, so I don't know. So basically I'm just doing a little bit of a plea really, that if you like fast content, funny content, or even if you just want to support me, can you please go to BeHastyASMR, subscribe and check out all my videos if you can. You know, there's not as many as there is on here, but you know, there is a fair few. And you know, I have missed out on quite a lot of thousands of pounds over the years from that channel, and I know I'm not going to get that back. I've been told I can't get that back. It's kind of tough. It doesn't stay in a reserve or anything, and I know I'm not going to get that back, but it will make me feel a little bit like some of the videos have actually got a little bit back. Do you know what I mean? So I've filled it all in. I've done setup, selected ads to be monetised across the whole platform, even though again I thought it was, but it says ads will be earned from every past video. So yes, if you do start watching them, every video that you watch will obviously gain a view, and then I will earn on it. I recommend that you do watch for about a minute with all my videos on any platform. The reason why I say that is if you just click on it and say watch the ad or 2 seconds, it messes up my retention. So if my retention is rubbish, YouTube won't push it out because I think, oh, no one's interested in that, basically. And that goes the same for this channel. If you're only watching, say, 40 seconds, I think the average time people watch my channel for is like 30 seconds. Maybe even a bit more. That's what it was when I looked before, which is nothing. In 30 seconds you cannot get a grasp of any of the video, so I don't even know why people even bother clicking if you're literally only going to watch 30 seconds of it, especially like, you know, viewers, if you're regular and that, I just don't see why you'd only watch 30 seconds. I just find it really bizarre. Okay, if you watch a couple of minutes you think, oh no, that's fine, but 40 seconds, that's usually, my intro is 10, so in that time you've got hello and then going into what you're going into, and then somebody's like, no, I don't want to watch that. I feel people need to watch a little bit longer just to get a grasp of the video. You might find that, oh, actually I quite like this and I didn't expect that I would, you know. So please, on all my channels, if you could just give it, you know, a couple of minutes at least, just to get a feel of the video, and then if you still don't like it, then obviously find something else. But when it comes to watching my videos, I'd say at least watch a minute, because then it helps obviously boost the retention and then the video being shared out. So yeah, not very good news today. I was a little bit disappointed. Well, a little bit, I'm a lot disappointed. I'm disappointed the fact that I wasn't aware of it, that I wasn't told, and that I didn't know. So that's annoyed me, but it is what it is, I suppose, now. So if you could just watch as many as you can, you know, start from my oldest and work your way through. Bear in mind I only upload once a week on there, so if you do like fast kind of content, you know, the videos are usually, you know, 10 minutes, anywhere from 6 to 20 minutes maybe, so they are quite short videos. The majority of them are probably around 9 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. So if you've got some time, you can maybe just put them on a playlist or something. I will do a set playlist as well, because somebody asked if I could do a playlist of all the videos that I've done, so you could just watch it on, you know, leave it going and watch it on autoplay. So I will do one of those for you as well, on Be Hasty, so you can watch all of them if you wish. You know, every little helps, and you know, if you could just help support me a little bit, you know, that would really help. Hopefully then that will help boost the channel. You know, more people find the channel, more people find the videos, and then it will start building a bit more of momentum, and then I can actually start getting paid rather than not. I'd really appreciate the support, guys. If you can subscribe and look at the videos, I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, let's move on from Be Hasty, and let's move on to my ASMR spa. So for those of you that don't know, back in April I opened an ASMR spa, Be Brave ASMR Spa. Now that is based in Shropshire, and I am a fully qualified and experienced beauty and holistic therapist, and I have combined that with what I've learnt by doing ASMR for the last 6 years together to make ASMR experiences. Now, I've changed a lot of policies along the way and different things, and it used to be just for females and now it's open to anyone over the age of 18. I've got a lot of new policies, a lot of things put in place now, so if you do check out my website, make sure you go to spa policies and check those out before you even book, and just have a feel around, have a look at different tabs and make sure you read into things before booking. That would really help. Now, I only am in 2 Sundays a month and, open 12 till 7. And if you would like to book, visit my website and there's a button there that says book now. You can go on there and book, or you can buy gift vouchers. Again, please check out the spa policies before you buy a gift voucher or book a treatment. I'm not going to go into that on here, but if you can check out the website, that's the best place for you to find the information. And if you do have any questions, you can email my spa email or my ASMR email, or again, you can message me on Instagram. So there's that option there as well. So I decided a while ago to open a spa channel. So I've got a place where all my spa videos go, because I know they can be quite niche sometimes and not everybody likes to watch that kind of content. So I thought if it's in one place, you can binge it as you want, and then obviously that will draw in people that only like that type of stuff. So the plan was to upload one video every Thursday until I run out of videos. Because not everyone has it filmed, and I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. And what I was doing is starting with the videos that are already on this channel and transferring them over. So far there's 3 videos on there and then another one tonight, and then I'll be working my way through. I think for now I'm going to continue to put them still on this channel and then move them over to that one, so they'll be on both. Some people don't like to subscribe to multiple channels, you see, so that option is there if you do like them on here. However, at some point I might just think I'm wasting a slot here putting it on this channel, let's just shove it on that channel. Do you know what I mean? I haven't decided on that yet, so just keep a lookout with what I'm doing. But if you do like spa videos, ones that I do with my clients in a salon, please go to Be Brave ASMR Spa and subscribe and check out my other videos. Now, to be monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers, which I think I got in the first day, and you need 4,000 watch hours, and I'm 900 away at the moment, so I'm hoping after tonight's video we'll be able to be monetized, and I'm going to make sure I do it correctly this time. So I've just been asked to join part of the program where I get super chats, memberships and all that kind of stuff. I just need the other part of it to be unlocked so I can start earning on there as well, so that'd be really helpful. So if you could support me and subscribe to that channel as well, it really would help, and obviously check out my videos on there. And yeah, it just makes it a bit easier for you guys as well if you are wanting just to watch the spa things. I know there's a playlist, but I've got so many playlists and they can get like missed. At least if right, I want to binge just a load of spa videos, real person spa videos, I need to go to this channel and you'll see them there. So yeah, that is there for you guys. So that is Be Brave ASMR Spa YouTube channel. So I have 3 ASMR channels, so Be Brave Beauty ASMR, Be Hasty ASMR and Be Brave ASMR Spa. So they're my 3 channels which I'm trying to grow. So please make sure that you subscribe to all of them and check out as many videos as you can on each channel. I really would appreciate the support. And yeah, if you are wanting lifestyle beauty kind of content, please give me a follow on TikTok. It's life_with_Nick_. I will pop it on the screen and give me a follow. I do ASMR live streams. I do all sorts of different videos. I put ASMR clips on there, hauls, vlogs, get ready with me's, like unboxings, all sorts of different stuff. So if you do like that type of content, please go and support me on TikTok. I really would appreciate it. So yeah, that would really help. Obviously, another form of monetization, because TikTok don't really pay out that much at all. I'm lucky if I get like 10p, do you know what I mean? but then my views are quite low anyway. But it would be nice to have you to support me on there as well. But I will pop in my link tree, so that has all my ways you can support me, all of my social media platforms, all of my YouTube channels, etc. And obviously my website, so that is the best place for you to go to find all my links. Lastly, I wanted to discuss this channel. So we're moving on now from the times where I've asked you what kind of content you want to see. I think I'm nearly at the end of the list now, guys. So I will be starting afresh. But what I will be doing is adding in some fantasy type role plays, you know, more creative role plays, but also kind of trying to link them up to videos that I know you typically like. For example, this is just an example, I'm not going to be doing this, but last year around Halloween, I did a skin assessment on a witch. So fantasy, but I linked it with what you normally like. So I will be doing that. Hopefully you can check those videos out as well, guys, because obviously the creative ones do cost me a lot of money because of all the props, and then like licenses on pictures and things like that, and sounds, so they do cost me quite a bit. And I put so much effort into, well, all my videos, but especially like creative ones, but nobody seems to click. Nobody seems to want to see those type of things, which is sad. You know, so I'm still going to be offering my normal stuff, real person on my daughter, real person on Jode, doll head videos, on the camera videos, and for temporary at the moment, obviously the spa videos. And obviously typical, mostly medical, which I haven't done a lot of medical recently, so we'll be bringing some of that back from now on. And also, you know, I will be doing my different types of role plays, like personal shoppers, and obviously some fantasy type things as well. So you pretty much, there's something for everyone. Not saying that everyone will like all of them, because they won't, and that's okay, but hopefully there might be one thing that one of you likes, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing all the research, planning and everything like that. I'm really enjoying that. I've got so many different series that I've got planned, but I know they won't do very well. But, you know, maybe if I do it consistently, you might start to think, oh, okay, I know we're going to have one of these a month. Do you know what I mean? If I could just give you, say, one fantasy a month, you know, or two at a push, that would be great. Even if I do one just as a bonus video, you know, that would be really fab. So hopefully you will check those out as well, because it will mean a lot to me. So yeah, trying to get the channel to grow, guys, and push out my videos. It's very difficult. I feel like, you know, YouTube is very restricting my views and growth. I know it's oversaturated market, but there's still a lot of creators that are booming and getting loads of views. I mean, maybe I'm just not very good, and that's okay. But I do try my hardest, and sometimes I feel like, what's the point? Nobody appreciates it. And then I think, but then I know they do, and I don't know, it's just one of those things. Sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, a bit disheartening when you see like all the other creators like doing so well and like boom, and you know, and then I'm kind of still sat lingering, not even getting 1,000 subs a month. Do you know what I mean? And views, I'm lucky if my video will make, what, 20k? Do you know what I mean? Which isn't great at all. But sometimes I feel like people aren't even seeing my content, so it's not even being pushed out. And then part of me thinks it would be just easy to start again. But then I'm like, no, it wouldn't be. And I just don't know. There's so many things, you know. And a lot of people have said to me, "Oh, you're just not very good." So that's the problem. I mean, it could be the problem, you know. And you know, I have to accept that, and that's perfectly fine. And you know, it is disheartening to think that, but it just might be the fact, you know. And obviously, I judge myself more than anyone. I mean, somebody with my mental health issues, we are our worst enemy. But you know, I'm quite positive about things, and I try to be nowadays anyway. But I know that might be the case, and I think I do accept that now, you know, that I'm probably not that good, you know. I mean, I never thought I was good, really. I just know I work hard. That's one thing I know, is that I put a lot of effort in and I work hard and I try my best, and that's all I can do. You know, and I know a lot of people say lovely things to me, and I appreciate all of your loveliness. I really do, and it really does mean a lot. You know, thank you to everyone that is here supporting me. It really does mean a lot. I would ask as well, guys, that if you can like the videos on all my channels, that would really, really help. Share if you can. If not, you know, try to leave a comment or just an emoji, or even do like a comment train or something like that. I don't know what they are. I see it all the time on TikTok. When people want a video to be pushed out for whatever reason, people ask random things in the comments, like what's people's favourite colour, because then people are commenting to it and it boosts it up. Now, YouTube love engagement, and I find my engagement is down massively, and I think that's probably also hindering my channel. I find that there's hardly any likes anymore, there's hardly any comments anymore. Even on my community page, like, that is completely missing. I mean, the video might be, say, outstanding, but if no one's seen it, it's not going to be outstanding in the performance way. So if you can start maybe engaging with other people, you know, whether if you just give a heart back to somebody else, or just say, oh yeah, I agree, or I don't know, or just start random comment, like questions in the comment. Oh, I know what it's for. So if you say, like, what's your favourite colour, or what's everyone's favourite movie, or just things like that, you know, I mean, I've started putting up comments now, pinned comments, asking you questions so you can kind of respond to me. But yeah, I need to do something to boost engagement on all my channels, so it'd be really great if you could do that. And I know there's some of you that really want to support me through everything, and you people are just amazing. And, you know, I thank you so much for doing all the extra little things that you do, like commenting on a video just to support me, even though you don't like that type of video. Little things like that with me, like, mean a lot, you know. And I always say, everybody that watches, you know, likes my videos, interacts, and, you know, that you'll sub to me and things like that, all mean so much to me, you know. And even the people, you know, that have like a bit of a negativity thing to say, which is fine because everyone's allowed an opinion, unless it's pure bullying, then that's different. But, you know, even those comments, you know, do help engagement. But, you know, like, let's get some loveliness going in the comments, do you know what I mean? Like, talk to other people, bring people up, you know. Or if you're having a bad day, you know, try not to be too negative and depressing, because that can be a trigger to people. But, you know, if you want to, like, just have a bit of a chat with people in the comments, that would be really, really helpful. It's just little things like that that are free, that you can support me, you know. And I don't like asking for things, because I don't, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm not a person that begs or asks for things. I'm not that type of person. But I think sometimes in this industry you do need to be straight to the point and say, I need your help. And the help is subscribing, watching, sharing, liking, commenting, telling people about me, and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's been, what, 6.5 years now, about 6 years when I started taking it seriously. I just feel like I've got so much I want to give, and so much I want to do, and it's just hard, like, certain things when they cost so much money, and I don't know. Yeah, so that's my plea to you guys. Please help. Help me grow a little bit, and I can continue to help you guys. That's what people don't realise sometimes, that this is my career and I've got a family to look after and things like that. And, you know, I work so hard and do everything myself. You know, I don't have anybody helping me. It's all, you know, and I do so much even behind the scenes that you guys don't see. You know, I've got all my platforms on YouTube, all my social media platform that I do regular stuff on. So there is a lot that goes on. But yeah, sometimes I just need a little bit of support from my community. You know, I've got so many of you that are subscribed to me, and so many of you that watch my videos that aren't actually subscribed. I think it's like 45% of you watch me regularly but aren't subbed. Please sub. And then there's people that like are subbed but you're not watching. See, it's just like, you're subbed to me for a reason, but you're not watching my content. So it's one of those things. And I know people got busy lives. I know there's reams of channels that you like and watch, and you might be going through a time where you're not watching ASMR and stuff like that, and I get that, and life is busy and hectic, but I know some people are still doing really well, and there's people out there that actually have similar audiences to me, and how I know that is because of my analytics. So I know people are watching other creators that are watching me, but them are doing really well and I'm not. So that makes me think, I don't know what's going on there. They're obviously choosing to watch them over me. So I'm at that point of, okay, so what are they doing that I don't? And then my only answer really I can come back with is I'm just not very good. So there we go. That's what I'm going with. So yeah, that's my little chat, guys. I hope you've stuck with me to the end, because it would really mean a lot, again, if you do watch this video while you're, say, cooking or ironing or whatever you're doing. I'm very hot at the moment. It is absolutely roasting. It's gone really muggy here. Typical when I'm filming tomorrow. Because it's starting to get warm again over the weekend and next week, which I'm not looking forward to. It's getting darker earlier though, which I'm absolutely loving. That means September is like on its way. I cannot wait. So there we go, guys. I hope I've cleared everything up with you, and I hope I've come across as I wanted to come across, thankful and, genuine. That's what I hope you take from this video, even though I know probably some of you will not take that from this video, but everyone takes things differently. But genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I can't thank you all enough for still being here, whether you're new, whether you're old, and just supporting me in whatever way you can. Truly does mean a lot to me, because I do want to continue doing this job, but sometimes I ask myself, is it going to be feasible in the long run? So, we want to continue to grow. We want to continue this as my career, and I want to continue helping you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for listening. And yeah, like I said, anything you want to ask or anything, pop it in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. But yeah, I try and be as black and white as I can with people. I try to be as honest and open as I can. I don't sugarcoat anything, especially these days now. I'm nearly 40. I'm 40 in Jan. I've been through so much. I've learned so much. I've took on board so much in life. And I'm at that point now, I'm thinking, it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything and just be as honest as I can, whether people like that or not. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I wish you a wonderful weekend. You take care now. Bye bye.